Pero como que perdía lo agradecido.
I mean, they really changed, reshaped the whole spatial, let's say, shape of the hill. They used the castle also for military purposes, so everything on the hill served for the Austrian military. And the Austrians left in 1911, I mean, leaving a ruin here actually. Everything had to be restored, repaired, etc. They did that, then a lot of archaeological research to the hill, the whole hill. They uncovered many interesting objects, and later the renovated castle, restored castle, was opened as a museum. 1930. Poland regained independence in 1918 as the so-called Second Republic, without kings anymore, so the, let's say, democratic country was ruled by government president, and Wawel became then one of the residences, official residences of President of Poland, Ignacy Mościcki. They supported some maybe stoves or something, I mean some kitchen facilities. The same goes for round structures, round structures over there. So you can see basically all Renaissance structures connected with the royal kitchens, plus the walls, of course. But the most important, significant thing here, this part, they found a lot of burials, like in this case, you can see a grave, right? A burial place of one of the dignitaries. Of course, we don't have any names, nothing, any written sources. I mean, just telling us the name of this. And something was not of any use anymore, or it was too old, like stove. 72 times, which were found in archaeological research, excavations near the castle. Just the Austrians who demolished the stoves and the chain ones can be seen, of course the restored ones, can be seen here as well. So we can really see a variety of different motifs, colors, and so vegetal and animalistic, let's say, figures or motifs were used as decoration. You can see also symbols, like in this case, symbols which are very often, which you can see very often here, they repeat themselves very often. I mean, eagles, and eagle is a symbol, a coat of arms of Poland. So this dark room was led by online from this upper let's say, level, the floor in the 16th century, it still existed over centuries, even during the time of the Austrians and the castle. They used to who bought for this castle 160 tapestries, all of them were made in Brussels, in 1550 and 60. All of them were made of diamond, silk, gold, and silver thread, and the handles of the expensive. I mean, only the richest, wealthiest European rulers could afford such huge collection of tapestries. Other some years came back to Poland after the Poland and new country won a war against the Bolsheviks, 1920-21. So usually in Krakow, there was a castle that the king who had to do the business, he had to leave his rooms on the first floor, go up to the apartment of the queen, they would spend one night in the bedroom of the lady and back again.
I proszę Państwa, w tej drugiej zagrodzie naprzeciwko nas mamy taką przepis.
At first they had to prepare sculptures, later mounds, models made of plaster. 700 degrees, covered with glaze, 5 second time, 107, 400. Outpolitically, but 10 years the spaces were filled with 194 heads. We got only 30 heads, which are all very Wawel Castle. This part in Warsaw, he moved out. That's why we don't like it, of course, for obvious reasons. No special features, and she was not the most beautiful person speaking, right? So she wasn't beauty, but the people loved her immensely. After she had died, after the Polish version of the Constance, the Polish was sent to the king before the marriage, and the lady after they had got married. A newer, again, the time of the renovation, portals original as well, and you can see leather. We call it in Polish kurdyban. In English, they use sometimes a term Cordovan, something like this. I mean, the term is connected to the name, with the name of Cordoba, I mean the Spanish city, but our leather, there was silk almost everywhere in this part of Wawel, but after they had been giving leather, they used leather, they removed silk. Okay, so silk only here, plus Dutch paintings. We are in the royal study, where king had pictures, not Dutch ones, because being here in Kraków, he preferred Italian paintings. We haven't got them. He later collected Flemish and Dutch paintings, so they recreated only this room as a cabinet, as a study of this. In the middle was the Lishunski, a Russian Tsar, plus his brothers, who had to just pay home. What is one and two versions between the windows and the and the last vase on the Polish throne, John Casimir Vaza, who paid enough, and who unpaid. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just intend to dive sometimes or tell stories about the heroes, people who love fighting and so on. They even was able to make something with I mean, they have had in theory 14 children of this marriage, so you can see only 4 of them survived, a daughter and 3 sons. So this was a celebrity in Europe in the 17th century, so he stood against the Turks. Had a border to the Ottoman Empire over centuries. So there were, very many influences of real art in the Polish culture. Plus, a lot of things. This one is
Siurka to jest to, co ja jestem taką misią.
For example, the third celebrational, solemn funeral of King Casimir the Great, 1869. State official royal character. It was made in Kraków in 1553 for the coronation of the third wife of Sigismund Augustus, Catherine of Austria. That's why you can see this Austrian symbol, Habsburg, and called the Commonwealth, ladies and gentlemen, was a country. It was really huge. Let us go to the next one. Flames like tongues, symbols of flames representing the holy rose. And all possible symbols aged in symbol over the feather of the wisdom. So of the 500 years, popes, heads of the Roman Catholic Church, sent to the residents of Sovietsky żółkie wtedy in Ukraine, delicate in the treasury, of course Russia, Canada, and so on.
Idziemy, ale nie dzisiaj, bo jedziemy na obiad. Idziemy z albo idziemy do spuszczować na kryb.
This section arrangement, I mean, you can see that there's something typical. Actually, people who were portrait, they wanted to show how splendid. They usually used to wear some parrots, these type of parrots scale armor, and you can see a very rare example. I mean, with the leg guard. Close to 160 centimeters, made in Innsbruck, steel decoration made of gold or gilt element.
It's just for coronation, but they're still doing today. They're doing Good winter. Takes the castle. That's it. John Paul II or not. To jest Podhale. This is from the mountains.
Nie